It's America's Poet Laureate, Baxter Black, right here on the Veritable Quandary.
Now, I suspect most of you cowboys have heard the story about Christmas. It started with this cowboy named Joe. Married a girl named Maria, and she was in the family way. Well, they'd been riding several days, and late one night, they spotted the lights of a little burg. There was only one hotel in town, and Joe offered to chop wood for a room, but they was full up. The clerk said they could lay out the rolls in the livery stable, so Joe built him a nest in one of the stalls and went out to rustle up some grub. Well, when he came back, Maria was fixing to have that baby. Well, Joe panicked. He went looking for a doc, and by the time he'd got back, Maria done had that baby, and it was a boy. And they discussed what to call him, and Joe wouldn't have minded if they'd have named him Joe Jr., but Maria wanted to call him Jesus, a promise she'd made before Joe knew her. Well, Maria was tuckered. Jesus was sleeping like a baby, and Joe was ticking like a $2 watch. And just then he heard singing, and in through the door of the livery come 6 Mexican sheep herders, and they gathered around the baby and said, "He sure looked good. Niño especial," they said. And then they laid out some tortillas and commenced to visit. And then 3 more fellers rode right up with 2 Indian braves and a black cavalry scout, and they told Joe that they'd had a vision and followed a star right to this very spot. And Joe said, "No kidding." Sure enough, they said, this was a special baby. He'd be a chief someday, and that was good news to Joe. And not only that, they brought presents for the baby. Well, Joe and Maria were overwhelmed. One of the herders tied together a little crib and packed the bottom with straw and laid sheepskin over it. Well, Maria laid baby Jesus in it, and he never woke up. He just gurgled and smiled, and then the whole bunch of them stayed up all night talking about Christmas. And Joe never forgot. And he did his best to raise his son right. And when Jesus went on to bigger and better things, Joe'd remember that night, when a handful of strangers helped his little family through a hard time. And he told Jesus about it when he was old enough to understand how just a little kindness to your fellow man can go a long, long way. And Jesus took it to heart. Merry Christmas. This is Baxter Black from out there.
Thanks for watching.